My name? Not important. You can call me Mike. Where I'm from? Anywhere. What I do? Death. As for what I do, well, that's tough to explain in any normal dinner conversation. I'll be there in a moment. I'm a hired assassin, although I like to call myself a professional cleaner. I take out the guys my boss doesn't like. I may not like it, but there's no other offer coming my way. My biggest wish is to leave this business, but I made a promise to my boss. And there's only 5 rules. 1 is to make sure they're dead. 2 is never leave any evidence. The 3rd rule is never meet the boss. Somehow I don't know if I broke the rule he did.
You're not gonna ask?
Rule number 4, don't ask.
Were you surprised?
Yeah, boss. Actually, I was. Why?
Me now? After this job, you'll find out. This is... That's everything once this job is done.
All right.
Usually when I get a job, no matter who it is or what they did, it's all by encoded email messages. I only met him a few times. First when he got me out of prison because he was interested in my skills that I can't really talk about. The other time was on my first hit. He showed me the ropes and how to do it carefully. After that, I didn't see him for 5 years and over 40 hits he hired me for. Until now. I'm very much tempted to get information on this person, especially since the job in this one is pretty clean and quick, the opposite of what I usually do. But then again, that would mean breaking rule number 5. Don't see a name, see a target. I hate this job. I don't know if my boss does too. But we all have to make a living somehow. Especially if you and your boss are the youngest and best in your field, and you still are. Yeah, it's surprising to many when they learn that we're so young still, in our mid to late 20s. Sometimes when you finish a job, you wonder how it would impact the world. Maybe the guy found the cure for some disease that millions of people were dying from. He could have found a planet no one else could find. Or even just a nobody that no one actually cared about. Usually when you kill a target, you don't get sentimental. But this one felt different. Enough to make me remember many of the people I killed. Something that doesn't usually happen. Maybe now it's time to break rule number 4. Wait for me here. I might be there in a moment, or it might take minutes. Remember, the questions you ask yourselves will be answered. In all the time that I've known him, he's never been late. Always the first one. Yesterday was a first, but now it's something important. This job last night must have been important. Usually I torture them first, then I kill them. But there's no torture with this one. I know that sounds pretty sadistic, but it's one of the few things I know how to do. I may not like it, but what other choice do I have? Sometimes I wonder if the little time people have, they could die any day.
I'll be right there. Yeah.
Sometimes after your job is done, I feel like I want to find my boss and kill him. And then me for what he had me do.
You alright?
You want to know, don't you?
Rule number 4.
All right now, there are no more rules. And if you're wondering, yes, I am sick. There's no cure for what I have.
You mean
That's right.
then why'd you have me kill that guy last night?
Why? Is he eating away at you? Want to know who he was? What he could have done with his life? What he did wrong? Let me ask you. Do you enjoy what you do?
Not in the slightest.
How about this, Gil? Strange, right? Keep you up at night. The mystery of a man living in a small home. Not a lot of money, living alone.
Get to the point.
The point is, this was your last straw, right?
And? I mean, how would you just let me leave it all? I mean, trust me, I would want to.
You really want to leave? How long have you been thinking about it?
From the very beginning.
Yeah. I always knew you wanted to leave. I saw it in your eyes when I first freed you from that prison. I met you, you had the skills I was looking for. And you worked for me because of your loyalty, no matter what you did.
So now what?
You're free.
Free?
Free to live the life you want to live.
How? I mean, what happened that finally made you realize this?
First, the why. When I first got sick, I thought it was nothing. And then my doctor said I had a rare disease. One of the symptoms being continuous nightmares. I kept seeing the relatives of those I ordered to kill. The pain I caused. My doctor said he had made a cure for what I had. But I've already seen the damage I've done. And as far as how you can escape all this, well, I have a huge fortune, but no heir.
Yo, who's gonna be this heir? And what about the cure?
Well, sadly, as it turns out, my doctor was apparently killed last night. Anyway, as I am dying, the money needs to go somewhere, so...
Wait. Why did you have me kill the only person that could have you cured?
3 birds. 1 stone. Your freedom. My punishment. And my doctor, as it turns out, did certain favors for the mob. Certain favors he never regret or even remotely felt remorse for. And there's but so much stuff I can walk the other way from. Besides, you're loyal to me. So now, how do you feel about indirectly killing me?
Like I broke my promise.
Then this is your chance.
All right, well, what about the fortune? What are you gonna do with that?
I should have it all when I'm gone.
Why me?
Because you have heart. Something I lacked for so long. And when I'm gone, this business we're both in will no longer exist. And then, in its place, something new, something better.
Yeah, but who's gonna know that I'm your heir?
They don't. I basically don't have any identity anywhere. Basically, I don't exist. A man who doesn't exist doesn't have a huge fortune.
How are people supposed to believe that I'm your heir? Or that a man who's never existed before even got that much money?
So, I bought a successful company that's making a lot of money already. I bought it discreetly.
You mean with my identity and my information?
That's right. And don't worry about where you and I came from. I'll take care of that. I want you to use it for whatever you deem suitable, like
Like what?
build an organization to help people. People who have been through so much, whether it be disease, violence, or anything else. I want you to use it, take it. You said you wanted a chance to escape, well, here it is.
So that's it then.
Pretty much.
Hey! So when's the funeral?
A man who doesn't exist can't have a funeral.